In front of me here, I have 3 of the cheapest RC planes available. Now, these 2 right here are 3-channel. That one is 4-channel and is hands down the better of the 3 and one of the best planes I have ever flown. All of these range from about $60 to $90. And if you guys are interested in getting one of these and sign up through the link below to the Temu app, you're going to get a $100 voucher. So essentially, you're going to pick one of these up for free. Now, I'm excited to fly these for you. As I said, they are cheap and they're extremely durable. So you're going to be able to let a kid fly it, a kid crash it, let your wife fly it, your wife crash it. These things, you literally can't break these things. And if you break a propeller, they come with spare parts. So it's a win-win. Now, all 3 of these that I just threw run different size batteries. So before I fly it, I will tell you the battery, but they do come with everything you need. Plane, remote, charger, battery, spare parts. And those 2 fighter jets also have wheels. I'm just choosing not to put them on. So first things first, this one is the hardest of the 3 to fly in the backyard. And the only reason for that is the gyro is super sensitive. So I have to shut the gyro off just to make the turn in my backyard. But it does fly good without the gyro. So let's get a battery in. Let me show you this thing fly. Now, here's what makes these things cheap. This is like a video game style remote. It's all right. Little button to turn it on. It's going to beep a few times. Not a big deal. We have a button here for lights, which I'll show you that in a second. Big/small rudder. Now, what they're referring to, because this obviously doesn't have a rudder, it's only 3-channel. You see this doesn't move. They're referring to the gyro. So your gyro is on or your gyro is off. Obviously, we have our ailerons and our elevator. This is all for our trim. Battery, 1S, 550 milliamp, basic LiPo. Gets plugged in on the bottom, and you'll probably get 8 to 10 minutes of flight on this. I'm only going to fly for about 2-3 minutes because I want to fly all 3 in this video, but I just want to show you what it's about. Got that right there. Now we go up, down. It's going to initialize, and we are ready to go. All right, cool. Now we have differential thrust. That's how this thing steers. So you got left, right, and we have our elevator. Let's see. That's gyro on. You see it's trying to level. Gyro off. Now let's get this thing in the air, man. Nice little hand throw and she'll be flying. Give me a second to feel it out. Whoa! Now, like I said, I don't have the gyro on. So you just want to go nice and easy. But it is plenty powerful to fly back here. Mama, I'm videotaping. Now, remember I said it has that light switch? So notice on this pass, you'll see lights inside the motor. Then I hit it, they shut off. So it's kind of cool I could do that from the remote. Now, here's what I want to do. I want to get it up. So I got the gyro on now that I'm clearing the house. You can really see how stable this thing is. If you missed me, I'm sorry. I'm just climbing. I'm going to go over the trees. Mama, leave it. Cheyenne got a little wacky with the camera trying to take Chloe's squeak away, so now's a good time to tell you for watching this video, if you scan that QR code or go down in the description, you could get this plane for $32. Now, the other 2 also have codes, so make sure you keep watching. Guys, it looks like I'm going to hit the treetops, but it almost looks real up there, and you see just how stable it is. It's not really windy, but if it was, that gyro would definitely fight it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this thing down because it definitely looks better up close. As I get closer, shutting the gyro. And that way I can fly it in my backyard. Now, let's show the durability real fast, right? I'm going to smack it to my fence. Because, you know, a lot of you guys flying will definitely crash. So, we're going nice and low. Boom. Now watch, I'm going to pick it up. Nice hand throw, and she's back up. Guys, the Temu planes. Who would have thought? I get ads for these things all the time. So when they reached out asking if I wanted to review it, I was like, yeah, I'll definitely review it. I was kind of hoping they were going to be terrible because I wanted to steer people away like, hey, look. But you know what? All those ads you guys see? Look at this thing. My backyard isn't that big. This is a cool looking airplane to be flying in a space this small. Now, if you ask me if you think that landing gear would be sufficient enough to land and take off, I will say yes 100 times over. I really believe this would take off. Landing might be a little tricky gyro off, but gyro on, yeah, man, this thing will land beautifully. Let's see if we can catch it. Come on. All right, first one. And like I said, this is my least favorite, so let's get the F-16 up. We got the Thunderbird. I mean, it looks very cool. Like I said, it does have a landing gear, and it just slides into place. I'm not putting it on because, I mean, I'm flying in my backyard. I'm definitely not landing this on my patio. And a jet always looks better without a landing gear. So this one runs a 1S, 300 milliamp, a little bit smaller than that Airbus or 747, but it also has 2 less motors. All right, guys. So we have gyro on and gyro off. So this one flies good gyro on. So I'm going to do that gyro on. And again, light control. You see the lights? Just cool. Cool little features. Ow, I hit my finger with the propeller. Now this one flies in a high alpha attitude, which is definitely still cool. Even with gyro on, look at it. It flies perfect in the backyard. I'm giving it a little bit of that elevator input. Probably 30% throttle right now. Look how floaty they are. They're so light, so cool looking. Now I'm gonna high alpha low, then we'll go up high, we'll cruise around, show you kind of how fast it is, but for now, let's left bank it, see how close we can get to the floor. My grass is burning, it's hot out here in Long Island. Look at this. Guys, 60 bucks, maybe even cheaper. I don't know what it costs right now, but it's super cool. All right, let's get this thing up. Full speed right there. Again, gyro's on. Let's go right. And gyro off. Now this is the cheapest one available. While you guys are watching this, if you download the app and use that code, you're seeing that correctly. You're getting this F-16 for $1. Now even with the gyro off, it almost feels like it's still correcting. Like, so it's floating down right now in a high alpha attitude. And we're gonna pitch down. Let's get her in. Gyro's on. Definitely a fun little plane for the backyard. And like the last one, we're talking durability. You could smack this thing into your house, smack it into a tree, you could smack it into your fence, you could hit a bush, you could hit your significant other. It's going to survive. Now a lot of you might say, hey, that's not hobby grade. You know what? You're not. It's not. It's from Temu. It's toy grade. But the purpose of these are, it's cheap and it flies. So where, you know, you might buy your 6-year-old kid a little RC truck because you know they won't break it. Now they're making it available so you could buy your 6 or 7-year-old kid a RC plane and they're not going to break this thing. So let's land this thing or catch it if we can. And last but not least, my favorite, the F-22. Not bad, huh? Now the one thing I hate about the F-22, and actually the only thing I hate about the F-22, is every time you fly it, you got to hit that little screw. Now, you could probably put a T-pin or something in there. I want to tell you how big this battery is, but I actually don't know. I just plugged it in. So I will read the manual, and I will leave it on the screen for you guys so you know exactly what size battery this is running. But I'm excited to fly this. Not even for video. Like, this is going to be one of those planes that I just have in the garage, accessible at all times, so that when I'm bored, I could come in the backyard and fly. This thing really does fly amazing. So, they call it weird stuff. Vertical mode right here is gyro off, right? We have full control of this thing. You have 6G, that's our gyro. And then you have 3D mode, which actually brings this thing into a hover, which is super cool. I'll show you that in a second. But these also work as ailerons. Very cool. Let's take off. We're going to take off with the gyro on. Just going to give you guys a quick feel, nice and easy with it. Look at those lights. Let's bring it nice and slow, do a nice Harrier. Now remember guys, I'm doing this, a little bit of elevator, the gyro's working hard, keeping this thing level, so I can't take too much credit. And those ailerons really make this thing turn nice. Oops, sorry. And for your rudder, it's differential thrust. So yeah, it is 4-channel. It does have a rudder. This, I think I'm definitely going to do a full video about because this is just too cool not to fully showcase all its capabilities. Now watch this. I hit that. Come on. Look at those, look at the horizontal stabs moving to steer it. How cool is that? Back at the gyro mode. I'll show you how fast it is. That's full throttle. Now this right here is a capable airplane, guys, from Temu. I mean, I'm speechless. I never thought that this would be coming from a website like that, but it does. F-22, it flies amazing, does some cool stuff. Now, of the three, this is definitely the one I'm going to choose, and if you guys are watching this video, still use that QR code. You're getting this thing for 28 bucks. And the gyro is off. That was me. My fault. Taking off. Back with the gyro, leaving the gyro off. I'm starting to think that's not gyro mode, and it's actually high alpha mode. I believe that last vertical mode is high alpha mode. No, it's gyro off. See how tight of a back loop? Yeah. Whoa. So the gyro is still partially working, which is weird.
You know when there's an umbrella in there.
Ah. When I crash, Chloe drinks champagne because she's celebrating because I didn't hit her. Gyro's on. You know why? It's sensitive, man. She got like a lot of control because of those tailor-ons. Let's do a nice high alpha to the floor and we'll call it a day. And you're only able to do this because of all that rudder control. All right, vertical mode one last time. I think that's how we land it. Like I want to grab it, but I'm having fun. You know what I mean? It goes left, right, or you can twist it. Guys, this is a winner right here. I like this thing. Well, guys, I'm 3 for 3. I had 3 planes, and 3 of them are still in one piece. These planes from Temu really are solid units. They're durable. They're fun to fly. My backyard is by no means massive, and I was able to fly all 3 of them back here. So I think that speaks volumes. Like I said, if you guys download that app, you're going to get a $100 voucher. You could probably get one of these for free, so definitely click that link below. Check it out. If you didn't grab one of those QR codes during the video, I'll also leave those down below. If you don't want to sign up for the app, which, you know, I understand, definitely click the link because you're going to be able to get it, or scan the QR code. You're going to be able to get these cheaper through that link than anywhere on the internet. And I'm going to keep flying this. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Until next time.